I'm Krista Shea, and this is my website. This is my student designer slash acting website. If you scroll down, we have all of my tabs. So I have a tab for costume, acting, painting, makeup, my contact information, and my About Me page. You can click on any one of these to access those pages, or you can also click up here at the top to get those. So we'll start at costumes. So we have my apron, my blanket, my jewelry assignment, and my pajama bottoms. And if you click on those, each one of those has subsections of me working on the projects and the final results at different angles. What I specifically have with me right now is my pajama bottoms. I actually can show those to you. These are them. Making these, I actually learned a lot about sewing. I learned a lot of trial and error. I learned how to problem solve a lot while making these. I also learned how to communicate with other people, seeing as we had to communicate with our partners to get fabrics and materials and to make sure the measurements were correct. Another thing I learned while making these was how to schedule times to get work done. We had different kinds of due dates. So like the pattern was a due date, the material was a due date, the final result was a due date. So I learned a little bit about how to manage my time while making these as well. So if we keep going, I can take you back to the home page, or I can take you to the acting page, which I'll do that right now. So this is my acting page. I have my acting resume, a headshot. I have a photo reel with some of my works on here. This is from when I did the Sugar Plum and the Nutcracker a couple of years ago. Here's one of my plays I did in high school. Here's from when I was the Audrey 2 plant in Little Shop of Horrors. And here's some pictures from Vital Signs. There's also a section that talks about what I'm doing right now. I just got done house managing Ada and the Engine, so I will go back and update that. We can go home here, and then we can go to scenic painting, which is a class I took. And so these wood assignments were, he gave us a base, like a color that we could find, but didn't really give direct instructions on how to get to the end result. The marble, we had to look at the picture and then just replicate the marbling as best as we could, which would be these right here. This was the inspiration picture, and this is what I came out with. And the pumpkin and the butterfly were replications. So we were given the picture and we had to replicate to the best of our ability. And then when we did our basics, we had to do different styles. And I think my gradient was really good. It goes from blue to red. So we keep moving. Oh no. Here we go. And we can go into my makeup section. Oh. And here we have different kinds. We have my corrective, my glamour, my extremely thin. Oh no, I don't know how to work my own computer. We also have extremely fat, horror and gore. We have extremely old, fantasy, drab, and animal. And if you click on any of these, you can also get to specifically, let's just click on this one. It goes into a subfolder that has where I got my inspiration. It has my continuity chart. It has my sketches before I did it and the end results at different angles. I also talk a little bit about why I chose what I chose and what my reasoning was behind the research and the final product. So then we could go back to all projects, which would take us back to the makeup page. Or we can go to my contact information, which you can click on. And you can send me a little email if you would like. I'll just put in my own information. We can say, hello. I can just submit that and it automatically sends me that message through my email. And then our final page is the information, which gives a little blurb about me, that I go to Midwestern State University. I'm studying theater education. And it talks a little bit about my works. There's a picture of me on here. I also put my technical resume on here and a link to get to my technical resume. So you can get it multiple ways if you can't see it, or if you need a actual copy for yourself. There's a little bit more about me, and then you can click the home page, and that's it. Thank you. I don't know how long that was, but I don't think it was long enough. Am I still recording?